What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello there, Mr. Honest. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. There is... Hopefully this time everything is okay, but I can't be sure. I cannot be sure, man. Unfortunately. Is it sorted out now? Hopefully, I'm not sure. There's something wrong with Fenix and ChasePlane and everything and the setup. Something has gone off kilter. Something is out of whack. Can't really tell what it is, but let's find out. I shall pray it is, yeah. What else can you do? Let me see what I can do. Spot. Okay, let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Checking sounds. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think everything is okay now. Welcome once again to this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the issue is sorted out now. I hope there isn't anything else wrong with it. I can't be sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, unfortunately I can't be sure. There's so many programs that I'm running at the same time with the simulator. Something is bound to go wrong. Unfortunately, I apologize about it, but honestly there isn't much I can do. There isn't much I can do. So something is wrong with the simulator. So yeah, anyway, we've got everything else functioning as it should. So let's just jump back into the cockpit here. So as you can tell, things are not exactly the smoothest, but I think it's working. So let's go to Fenix. Let's tap import. Okay, let's go to Fenix. I don't care about any of that stuff, man. Come to mass and balance. Let's say load aircraft quickly. Let's go up overhead. Catch up on where we were before. Emergency lights armed. That needs to go on there. Go to automatic. Set up completely. That's set. That's set. That. Done. Right? Okay. So we're gonna give that some time here. Wait for this system to show up. In the meantime, let's take a look at everything attaching. So as you can tell, the camera isn't the smoothest. Things aren't looking the best. Maybe I should put transition effect between all the cameras. Maybe that will help. I don't know what it is, but something is not right with the sim. There's a fuel truck coming along to help us refuel, so we've started again. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Okay, GSX really needs to get its act together sometimes. It's one of the messiest programs there is, in all honesty. It's great, don't get me wrong, I do like it, but it does really add to the immersion and whatever, but I think I need to give it a bit of transition between some of these views, because it's too much. It's too much for the system to operate in sometimes, you know. Just is. So if I press this, it's fine. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Now if I go to this view, we might have a problem. Let's find out. Okay. Let's head back down here. Okay. Alright, FMGC. Clear all of that stuff. Init request. Let's open up our sim brief plan once more, sorry. That should be cost index of 30, flight level of 230. Oh god. There we go, 230. Put that in there. Done. FDNX. That's done. Okay, let's align these things on reference. Yeah, that's fine. Clear. Let's go to flight plan. EGSS departure out of runway 22. Using clean to E there. I'm gonna insert that. Let's come down here. Arrival into runway 24Z. Into red F3 Romeo. Insert. Let's go look for a discontinuity. It's right there. Clear. Discontinuity. Insert. Come to performance. Let's go down here. Dismiss all of that stuff. Come here. Load that up. 1+F. Load that up. Sync live weather. Calculate. Send to McDo. Oh. That didn't work. Alright, 136 is VR, down 0.31, 76,000. Okay, that's all looking good for us, okay? Alright, local pressure, it's 1019, that's fine. Let's go initial climb out to 10,000 feet. And I'm gonna leave it here for now. Okay, so that's fine. I think there's just too much going on for the system to work with at the moment, I believe. So I'm not too sure. Okay, let's go overhead, get our APU running, because our passengers are loading in. So let's get that running for their comfort. Not that I care too much about the passenger comfort, but we kind of have to, right? So we'll get all of that running there. Good. Now I'm gonna try something risky here. I'm gonna go outside. Going to press that. Okay, so we are loading up. Fueling has just completed. The guy is going to get rid of our fuel now, which is fantastic. So yeah, I need a fan control program for my PC, man. It's just not behaving. Let me try this one time. Yep. There's something wrong with my PC as well. The fans just keep cycling. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for boarding to finish up pretty much, right? Then we can go ahead and set up our weights. Okay. Why did that happen? Hold on. If I go cinematic and I press this is what happens. If I go cinematic and I press this, okay, fine. Alright, so there's a lot going on here. To be frank with you, it's quite difficult to know what exactly the problem with it is. But yeah, we're boarding up. We're boarding up. Let's see. Let's see how this looks like. The containers are just about arriving at this point. Waiting. We do have plenty of time today. We are FSLTR. So the problem is I think I've overloaded my PC with programs. I mean simulator with plugins, you know. We've got our overlay shouldn't be using that much. It shouldn't be that heavy. But we've got head tracking. We've got the traffic injection by FSLTR. We've got Rex Atmos. We've got ChasePlane. It doesn't really seem to affect performance per se. But when we do change views, that's when I usually crash. So there's a lot going on in the sim. I believe I might have slightly overloaded it now. On top of that, I also have reshade, by the way. I also have reshade running on this. I think for the purpose of this flight, I should try with reshade off. Because reshade does affect performance. Reshade is something that definitely affects performance. It's not very kind on performance. So I don't know if I should remove it. I really hate that sepia thing that MSFS does, which is why I leave reshade on so that it removes that. Good thing is you can do that with Rex Atmos as well. I just don't know how to. I don't need reshade with Rex Atmos if I know that Rex Atmos can actually adjust the sepia effect without using reshade. So for this flight, I think I'll leave reshade off maybe. I'll find a way to do it. I know there's a way inside it that I can actually adjust Rex Atmos, but the only problem with Rex Atmos is it's very complex. There's a lot of stuff you can change. So I'm gonna leave it for now, but I'll find a way to cut out that sepia feeling. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm not using reshade. Reshade does affect performance. I do know that very well. In fact, I'm running it on performance mode, but you know. Okay, still waiting on loading here. Mr. Anas, anything interesting happen in the aviation world of late that you know of? I think it's completely unnecessary to run reshade with Rex. So let's see. Let us see how it goes. Not that I'm aware of, but I did read something a while ago. What did you read? What did you read about, mister? Yeah, there's something clearly off about my PC today as well. The fans, they keep going to 100% and then dropping to 0. I need a fan control software, a proper one. My fan control no longer works. I don't know what to do. Yep, we got a crash. There we go. Okay, guys, I don't think I can stream today. There is something going on with my PC for sure. Something is up with it. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Something is definitely going on and I can't tell what it is. Let me try that one more time. Let me try that one more time. Let me try that one more time. Without restarting the stream, obviously. There is something going on. I can't tell what it is. Getting rid of reshade did not do anything. So I don't know if it's FSLTL. It could be. It could be FSLTL. Let's try without FSLTL, shall we? That was the problem with Fenix's last time. Yeah, it was. The problem with Fenix last time was FSLTL as well. Okay, I'll try with FSLTL shut off. Let me try with FSLTL shut off. You know, everything was fine with FSLTL. Hi, yeah, Tyra, we're having bad luck today. It's the second time the sim has crashed. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm trying one more time, but this time with FSLTL off. I don't know what's wrong with FSLTL. It was fine till the last update. I updated it and from then on, boom. But the problem is I can't point out exactly what went wrong because I installed so much stuff. I installed ChasePlane, I installed the Rex Atmos, and I don't know what's going on. I'm using third-party add-ons, and so I can't. It's impossible to point out what is causing the crash. But I'm gonna try with FSLTL shut off. That should help us. So let's try one last time to start this Fenix thing. If it doesn't start, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and jump in some sort of. I'll also get rid of reshade because honestly, I think it's time to get rid of reshade as well. So, how do you uninstall reshade? And my PC also has a problem now, which is beginning to piss me off. So, yeah, the PC has a fan control issue. I can't control the speeds. Like, I don't have a program in place to control the speed of the fan, and the one that's automatically in there in the BIOS, it's not doing a good job. Something is off. I don't know what it is, and it's pissing me off, man. Okay, what I can do is I can, for now, what can I do? You know what? Let me get in here. Let me get in here without FSLTL one last time. No FSLTL, let's get in. Okay. No FSLTL, and then let's try. Hope you guys can see that. I'm gonna change our time today. Let's try one more time. This is the last time I'm trying this. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is, you know. Hello there, Paul the pilot. Hi, I'll give you good energy. Well, much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. We need that good energy right now. What on earth is going on right now? There we go. We need that good energy. It was 6:15, wasn't it? 18:15 is fine. Oh, thank you very much, Thyra. That's appreciated. All of you guys. That's very nice of you. It's very nice of all of you. It's very nice of you to give me some positivity here. All right, let's try. If this doesn't work, we'll jump into a GA aircraft and try it once again. Whatever, you know what I mean. But I have removed FSLTL. Enough of that. Okay. So we're gonna try this one more time without FSLTL. The thing I hate about flying without FSLTL is it's not immersive. We don't have that. I want to see some planes. That's what makes it feel like we're flying into an airport and whatever. But we don't have that. We don't have that, and that sucks. Okay, now I think I know what I can do. We could come down here. Parked aircraft quantity. We could put it on low. We could put it on low. Come on. We can put it on high. Variety on high. We could try this, right? We could try something like this. I think that's going to bring back something. Let's try. Save and back. Yeah, I suppose it's going to bring us some planes, right? Something is better than nothing. Right? Don't you think so? Paul the pilot says, yup. Yeah, I mean, if this works, then great. We'll just leave it like this, right? With just a bit of immersion. I mean, obviously it's not accurate and whatever, but, yeah, it's okay. A little bit of immersion. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Let's head back into our cockpit. Hopefully reshade is off. Yes, it is. I've turned off reshade for this one. Not that it makes much of a difference, but still. I'm going to actually uninstall reshade because I know that I can do everything with Atmos. So let's import our flight plan for the third time today. Let's come down here, dismiss all the warnings. That's looking good. Panel states, mass and balance. Let's press load aircraft, GSX boarding one last time. I'm going to go and be risky here and press cinematics. I've requested GSX boarding. Our jetway should connect. As soon as our jetway connects, I'll go back into the cockpit and start messing with things. Yeah, there we go. There's our jetway connecting up. Good. Good. All right. Okie dokie. All right. That's fine. Let's get back into the cockpit. We're back in the cockpit. Excellent. Let's head back up here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. Nav up. That done. That done. That done. Everything looks good here, right? Yes, it does. All right.
Duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are
I think we're okay. Let's wait for these self-tests one more time. And you fly a Dutch company and you're going to Rotterdam, so a lot of Dutch, yeah. That's right, Mr. Paul the pilot. We are going to the Netherlands today. I'm excited to check out Rotterdam Airport because of the new updates that have happened. I believe the city update, or was it a world update? The Belgium and Netherlands got a couple of updates. Rotterdam was one of the cities that got an update. I'm not sure whether the airport did, but it is a handcrafted airport, just like London Stansted. So I'm going to go and check that out today. Great. Wait for all of this to go away. It will go away in a bit. Let's set the local pressure. That's not going to work yet, is it? Let's come down here. FMGC. Clear all of that in it. Let's request that. Ideally, you want to get this done before you request your flight plan. So, just letting you guys know, that's ideally how you do that. I heard that somewhere. Flight number, I'm gonna go with FTNX as we usually do. Cost index is supposed to be 30 and 230 as our altitude. It's nice, EHRD, and maybe you see the mills in Kinderdijk. Is that how you say that? Kinderdijk? I'm not sure. View 230. 230, 30. There you go. That's fine. Let's go to our flight plan once again for the third time today. For the love of God, work 22 CLN 2E. That is fine. Let's put that in. We're moving at lightning speed right now, just to get this sorted. That's that, and then we need to go to red 3F Romeo. We're gonna insert that once again. Go through our flight plan. There should be a discontinuity right here. Gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna do that. Then let's go to performance, just like that. Lightning speed stuff today, hey? Let's see. I hope it holds up. Sync that. Go to 1 plus F. Sync it. Okay. Calculate. 3636. Okay. This is all looking good for us. Very similar to as Dike. Oh, all right. So Kinderdijk. Kinderdijk, okay. Nice to learn that. Nice to learn that. Kinderdijk, okay. Got that. Alright, let's go to init. We're just gonna wait for our loading to finish to put this final. We could do it now, but it's better we just wait for the loading. Okay. Did I not align this? I did. It's gonna take 6 minutes. Alright. Local pressure today, QNH at 1013. Is that correct? No, it's not. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's just wait for some stuff here, because it is not 1013. According to the simulator, it's 1013, which doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Fueling still going on. Let's see how long we last this time. Wait. Traffic is actually working? Wait, Microsoft traffic actually moves? It does that? I never noticed because I haven't used it in so long. Oh, damn. Oh, thank God. Thought it froze again when this little character here stopped walking. Okay. Good. It's always been moving. Oh, I never knew, man. I never realized that MSFS traffic actually moves. I didn't know. I thought they were just stationary. My bad. You know what it is? They ruin the traffic with these blank liveries, you know? Just nowhere near as accurate. Yeah, FSLTL is not bad at all. It's just sometimes it does cause a significant performance hit. And I have to be honest with you guys, I think my FSLTS settings are a little too jacked up. I have to bring them down. Like if you look at this, I believe, yeah, it's not running. I know that. I can't show you guys my settings, but I believe it's a little too jacked up. I need to turn this thing down. Okay, so the doors are trying to open as far as I'm concerned, but they're just not opening. Why? Why oh why do you give me grief? Let me cycle the doors there. There we go, cycling has helped. So has the loading finished? Were they closing up? I have no idea. I opened the cargo doors without checking. No, they're about to load. Fueling has finished. Boarding is still going on. Yep. Very awfully slow, isn't it? But our cargo loading is still going on. There we go. We'll leave it at this view for cargo loading. Hold on a second. So if I go to my spot view, there's no head tracking for spot view. APU started. That is a good idea. Let's do that. APU bleed, APU open. That is a very good idea. Tug attached. It's too soon. It's too soon to attach the tug, but we could request a departure here. Prepare for pushback and departure, and GSX will tell us, oh, we need to wait for that. Waiting for boarding to finish. Yeah. So we'll wait for that, and then we should get out of here. Let's take a look at little nav map. What our route looks like today. This is what our route looks like, and little nav map has gone El Frizzo. Give me a second. Let me relaunch that. There it is. Last flight I took before boarding, the tug was attached. Yeah, you can attach the tug in advance. It's not like you can't, but it's just not recommended by GSX, so I don't do it. Alright, so here we are at London Stansted, and we need to turn with our nose to the left during pushback. And it's a simple departure here, very, very simple departure. Simple arrival too into EHRD, and we're going to use this ILS, so we're going to come in somewhere here. Yeah, we're going to come in somewhere here, and then we'll see what we can do. Let's check our frequency. 110.90, 235 RSV. Let's see if that's actually tuned in here. The radio, nav radio, we have RSV. We can put that in. What is the frequency? A runway landing system mismatch. Excuse you. Oh. How's that possible? Rotterdam runway 24, right? Interesting. 110.90. Course at 235. Let me go check what runway. Whoa. Yeah, that's interesting. That is not correct. That is not correct, ladies and gentlemen. It's supposed to come here. 110.90. Let me go to a flight plan. We go to arrival. It is the correct one. What are you talking about? I'm lost. We'll find out when we reach. We'll find out when we reach, like we usually do. We'll find out when we reach. It's telling us it's a wrong, there's a mismatch, but at the same time, when I look at the frequencies, it matches. Okay, let's come down here. Let's try local pressure one more time. According to simulator, it's supposed to be 1013 local pressure where we are, so I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so 10,000 feet right here. I'm gonna leave it like this. We don't have manage mode yet available. 110.9 is what you're telling me it is. Yeah, that's what we put in. 110.9. That is what we put in. Check it out, 110.90. That's what we have. That is what we have. Anyway, we don't need to worry about this. We'll figure that out when the time comes. When we are about to land, we'll figure this out. It's not that big a deal. You can always figure out how to land. It's not that big a deal. Okay? So as boarding finishes, the bigger question. Yes, everything's finished up. Time to attach the tug. Please do that. Ah, there we go. We're about to begin pushback. Okay. Now, since boarding has finished, we can go ahead and put this in. Zero fuel weight, 55.8. So let's put that in. 55.8 slash, this is when I like to do this, 31.4. 31.4. And then for block fuel, well, technically block fuel is given as 4.3, right? Take a look at it. It is 4.35, technically 4.4. Just go to fuel planning, see if it works. Come on. Come on. No, it's 4. Let me just put 4.5 there. We'll leave it like this. Okay. There we go. Now we have manage mode available. Pushback is being attached. Let's go ahead and which way are we turning today? Nose to the left. Okay, great. Nose to the left. Okay. Locking gear, he said. Yo, right, nose to the left, thank you very much. Release parking brake. Did I just release parking brake? Oh, wait, problem, ladies and gentlemen, problem, my bad. That, we forgot about that. Okay, let's go ahead and get our aircraft set up. Let's do this right here. Let's put our beacon lights on, and then let's come down here, put that on start. Engine number 1 for us, please. Thank you very much. N2 rising, looking good. Let's check out this beautiful view. Look at the Rex Atmos doing its thing. Is it doing its thing? Apparently it is. I don't feel Rex Atmos working. Wait, hold on a second. Let me try that again. Sorry guys. Let me try that again. See if Rex Atmos is actually working now. We're gonna immediately be able to tell the difference when it does work. So yeah, it's not working right now. Waiting. Okay, there, it's working now. We can tell the difference. Was it Rex Atmos that was causing the crash all this time? Please set parking brake. If that's what you want me to do, then that's what I'll do, right? Parking brake set. Let's go for engine number 2. Engine number 2 rising in 2. Okay. Disconnecting our ignition to normal. Auto brake max. Goodbye. Alright, all clear. Flaps down. Bye bye. See ya.
Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
How soon after takeoff did the previous 2 crashes happen because of glitches? It wasn't exactly because of a glitch. I think it was, we don't know exactly what it was. Probably FSLTL from the looks of it. It could have also been Rex Atmos, so we can't tell. How soon after takeoff did the last 2 happen? It happened before takeoff. We didn't even reach this far in the last 2. So let's go and put our taxi lights up. We can turn off our APU. We don't need that. What else? TCAS on, altitude reporting on, standby, predictive wind shear there, system there, that all is looking good. Let's release our parking brake. We can begin rolling slowly. What else? What else do we need here? Put all our calls in place, huh? I like this sound. So yeah, taxi lights are on there. Yeah, everything is looking good at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Why isn't it recognizing that we're trying to take off? That's my question. Company message. What company message are you talking about? Huh? Don't tell me we gotta go to company message again, man. CLNN. Yeah, we crashed before engines, before pushback. We crashed before pushback. Com menu. Why do I always go to the wrong menu? Received messages. What has happened? Let's give it a bit of power. There we go. Load sheet, accept return, load sheet, accept return, flight plan. There we go, we are ready. Let's test our takeoff configuration. Everything is normal. TCAS standby APU still available but shutting down. That is good. Excellent, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking good for the first time since we attempted to start the stream. 42 minutes in, a little late. But that's okay. That's okay. Alrighty. Whoa, we need to calm down there. We can go on cinematics in just a second. Let's see if that leads to a crash. Let's try that. Let's see if cinematic views lead to a crash here. We'll find out, eh? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen. Transavia. Cinematic views are heavy, by the way. When they switch. Ooh, we're going a little too fast for my liking. Yeah, we're definitely going too fast. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, why are we... One good thing about ChasePlane is that you can actually control your aircraft even while in this view, so it's great. Okay, let's pump on those brakes a little bit. We need to turn. It was definitely FSLTL, says Anas. I believe that, yeah, I think so too. Although, in fairness, Rex Atmos wasn't really running, so I'm not sure. I just turned it on. You guys saw me turn that on, right? So we can't be too sure yet what exactly it was. Okay, mate, I'm already late. We don't have time to wait behind you. Please get the heck out of here, thank you. Huh? Hey, mister, I'm talking to you. 737 Max, whatever you are, get out of here. Please get out of here. It's a weird model. It doesn't have any shadow by the... You see that? Get out of here, please. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? It just disappeared. We're going to release our parking brake. And let me get in the cockpit really quickly because we need to. TCAS on TA. Okay. Let's put all of that on. There we go. Let's put that on. Let's put that up. Let's put that up. Everything else is looking good, I believe. Yeah, we're ready for takeoff. All right. No, you're gonna wait for me. You're gonna wait for me, you little... Do we have priority? Does anyone know whether we have priority or not? How does MSFS traffic work? I have no idea, in all honesty. We'll find out. Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking. Hold on. We need this to be up. Yes, we do. It's getting a little dark in here. Oh, how do I get that? Wait, hold on. Before we take off, unfortunately, I have something I need to do. I'm gonna have to pump the brakes here, which is not ideal. You know what? I'll do that later. Let's just take off. All right. Very knots. $136 is VR. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Check that out. Press lever on climb. Oh, sorry. Flaps back up now. Still hand flying. Give it off to the autopilot so we can enjoy some views. Or we can just continue hand flying this for a second, right? Seems like it. We shall eat some shawarma watching this. Alright, bon appetit. Bon appetit, Monsieur Anas. Should we take a quick look at the tower view? Let me give it off to the autopilot here. We have a 4,000 altitude restriction. Let me have a look at the tower view. Can we see ourselves? Oh, there it is. There's our tower view. Cool. Flyby. Another thing I realized, I can zoom in on the flyby view. Okay, we've got an altitude restriction at 4,000 feet. I don't have any views set for that. What? Whoa! What do you mean autopilot off? What is going on here? My autopilot is refusing to turn back on. What have I just done? Guys, we have no autopilot. I don't know what's wrong with the autopilot. I have no idea. What have I done with the autopilot? Yep, autopilot is refusing to turn back on. Okay. Interesting. Am I supposed to hand fly this thing all the way back? See, this is because of ChasePlane, because I what have I done? How do I reset the autopilot on this thing? Why did the autopilot disconnect? Do we have any failures going on? No. What the heck is going on? Yeah, the button for autopilot is not working. Okay. Is it because my rudder trim is out of whack? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Rudder pitch trim. Ah, yes, there it is. The rudder is stuck. The rudder is stuck. There we go. I knew it. I knew there was something wrong with the rudder. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're good. Now we are good. See that? Now we are good. Ah, so something here. Yeah, there you go. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, one of the keys operates the rudder. Again, these are some teething problems I've been having. One of the view buttons that I've assigned operates the rudder. I knew it was the rudder. That's the only reason why autopilot would refuse if there are no failures going on. So let's see. You learned something new, huh? Alright, let me go to my controls here. Let me see what the keyboard. There you go. There you go. You see that? See that? That is the problem. That is the problem right there. I no longer need that button. There you go. Remove that. I need to search everything by input, seriously. See, this is fine. And I know that this is to move the rudder the other way. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, there we go. That's what happened, man. I did the rudder trim, and there you go. Problem solved. We're gonna have a bit of these problems as we move along, because ChasePlane still causes, a little bit of conflict with my new controls and stuff. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, we're heading on with another altitude restriction, which sucks, quite frankly. But we're gonna go ahead and enjoy some views, shall we? Wait, hold on. Before we do, we're at 6,000 feet. Why on earth is this armed? Everything else still needs to be on because of this foolish little restriction here. Obviously, flying out of London airspace, the restriction is 6,000 feet until you're well out of it, so I know this now, so. Ooh, that's a little too much. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's go to cinematic views. I need to make more cabin views so we can enjoy them a little bit more. I only have 2 cabin views, that's how I've flown till now, but with the advent of ChasePlane, there can be a few more cabin views that we can actually do, right? So I'll add 2 more cabin views to every aircraft. For now, unfortunately, we only have 2, which I'll get to in a bit. So yeah, let's... We have a lovely overhead view though, right? What? There's no overhead view for Phoenix? Come on. There's a lot of confusion here. Yeah, we don't have an overhead view saved here. That is so weird that I don't have one saved. I'll work on it. I'll fix this up. I'll fix it up. There we go. We have begun our climb out of London. Out of at least this entire airspace. We've passed that altitude restriction. So, Mr. Honest, you might have been right, huh? FSLTL was the thing causing the conflict. I mean, the crashes, apparently. Because we shut that down. It was the same issue we had in the previous flight as well. So, FSLTL was the culprit, apparently. Rex Atmos seems to be doing fine. Without any issues so far. Yeah, it seems to be doing just fine. So is ChasePlane. FSLTL it was then. I don't know why they keep doing that. They're releasing so many updates. There we go, our transition altitude and whatever. We need to come back into... Should pull that to standard, pull that to standard. Let us go back up to 23,000 feet. Straight, and let's turn these things off here. I can actually turn them off like this. I don't know why I keep doing them individually. Sorry. We can turn that off. We can turn all that all the way off. We can put this on automatic. We can turn that off too. There we go. We're climbing on towards 23,000 feet. Let me increase the range on this. Top of descent coming up not too far away at all, as a matter of fact, guys. There's our destination right there. Where's our top of descent? Right there. So not a long flight today, and lucky that's not a long flight today, because otherwise we would have been stuck. Thank God it's not a long flight. Check that out. That is so realistic now because of Rex Atmos. Very realistic, right? Let's switch that on to cinematic there. Yeah, this is what we fly for. Still have issues with my fan. Sorry guys, I just need to try something. I want the fan to go back to normal. Temperatures are super low, but my fan is not behaving. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're turning here. That is amazing. We can see some sort of... What are they? Vessels down there, some sort. Goodness me, this fan thing is really bad. I give up on this thing. I have no idea what's going on. I need to sort out my fan profiles later. Let's just focus on the flying for now, eh? Okay, let's try some cinematics. What on earth am I looking at? Windmills? Is that a wind farm? What's going on with our tracking? Interesting. Our overlay isn't working, is it? There we go, now it's working. We're about to reach 20,000 feet. There we go. Yep, that is much more realistic there. Very cool. Wait, we can bring back Rex Atmos. I mean, reshade. Do you guys think I should try it? There we go. Reshade back on. Fingers. Let's just hope it keeps working, right? This is reshade off. This is reshade on. I'll leave it on. Leave it on. Let's see what happens. There we go. I think we're okay now. Yeah, I think we're okay now. All right. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's check out what's going on in our flight. Our torpedo descent. Oh my god, we've passed our torpedo descent, haven't we? Yep, just in time. Let's go ahead and begin that descent here. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. That's going to be really rough. Let's once again, this is exactly what happened on the last A400M flight. I got mesmerized by the views, and I forgot about descending properly. Okay, here we go again. Oh no! Luckily, we have some time. Why are we descending at that rate? Are we trying to kill somebody? No. Whoa, easy aircraft. Why are you descending so... What? Oh my word. Okay, that definitely sends some passengers for a ride. Okay, ignore that please. Let's go to our arrival performance. Let's refresh it. Apply it. What I prefer to use? I prefer to use okay, we're back on normal ground already. Okay, that's much better. I apologize about that. Once again, mesmerized by the views, forgot about torpedo descent. I always do this. It's the second time this is happening. Okay, let's go to SimBrief quickly. Go to our performance. Let's go set our auto brake into Rotterdam. Rotterdam has a runway that is 7,200 feet long. That's pretty long, but we'll go with medium auto brake. Let's just try and see what our landing will look like. We'll do that here. Come to performance. Approach QNH at 30.09, right? Yep, there we go. Magnitude wind at 10 at 4. Let's put that in. Temperature at 6 degrees Celsius. I always like to go 200 on the radio is my standard. Config full V landing at 128, V approach at 133, 3328. Okay, so we're looking good. Let's look at our radio navigation quickly here. This is something we need to be aware of. This is something we need to be aware of. Okay. 13,000 feet. Oh, we need to descend further. Let's continue our descent here. What is our final descent altitude? Somewhere near 2,200 feet. We'll go 2,000. We'll go 2,000 just so we can come under the glide slope. So we'll go 2,000. There we go. 12,000. Coming up on 12,000. Transition is at 6, if I'm not wrong. 6 or 5. One of those. 6,000, right? Good. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. $10,000 feet coming up. 10,000 feet coming up. Let's put those on. Let's put those on. Today's flight has been shaky, if anything. Okay, we'll leave those on. We need to reduce our speed quickly so we can descend. You know what? I'm just gonna let that speed brake out. There we go. Drop in speed really nicely here. And we can go down with that just like that. Okay. Oops, still a little fast. There we go. There we go. I am back. Hello there, Tyra. Any issues or glitches now? No. We have been flying along happily now, so it was definitely the FSLTL program, it would seem. Okay. So we don't have any more issues now. We're flying along happily, pretty much. Do we have any visual? Yes, we do. We have land ahead of us. It's Netherlands right there. There we go. Okay, I think we're all set pretty much. 9,400 feet. Continuing descend. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave this guy armed, right? Since we are descending. Yeah, there we go. Slightly slower now as we go into the Netherlands. At 7,000 feet, once we reach around 5,000, we need to jump back into the cockpit there. So let me just enjoy some last minute cinematics, and I'll try not to get too carried away, lest we run into trouble. Especially since we have a little bit of an issue with the localizer frequencies. We're not sure if that's the correct frequency the aircraft is expecting. So we have to stay on top of our descent. So we're coming through 7,000 feet. The second we hit 5, I need to jump back into the cockpit and make sure that I monitor everything effectively rather than just sit here and admire the views. There we go. Our second last turn before we are expected to line up with the runway, so not much to go. Transavia. Ooh, look at that. Insane lighting, honestly. You know what Microsoft Flight Sim should have done? They should have bought out Rex Atmos. Like they did with Flight Control Replay, they should have integrated it and sent it as a package with 2024, because people would have loved 2024 with this lighting by default. Look at it. I mean, not that 2024 isn't great by itself. It's much better than 2020, but with this lighting, oh my god, unbeatable. Okay, 5,700. $5,700. Yeah, it is, right? It's crazy. According to ElevateX or ElevateX, however you want to say it, I like to call it ElevateX. According to ElevateX, we are going to be an hour late coming into Rotterdam. There's the airport dead ahead of us, by the way. We're looking at the airport right now. You know what? 5,400 feet right now. Not much left to go as we come into Rotterdam. Bumpy start today. Hopefully we can wind it up well. Let's head back. Ooh, look at that. There's the airport. Yep, that's the airport, isn't it? Or am I just imagining things? I don't know. Ooh. Very nice hues over there in the horizon behind us. Lovely wind farm ahead. There's a port of Rotterdam right there as well, I believe. That's a Rotterdam port that we are flying right past any second. Absolutely gorgeous, man. Damn, alright. Had to get back in the cockpit, 5,000 feet. There is the Rotterdam port right there. I tend to forget just how quick aircrafts are. Yeah, it's very easy to forget when you are sitting in the inside or when you're observing them from the ground from a distance. Our transition altitude still hasn't been reached. What? What is that? Oh, it's 3,500. Okay, fine. 3,500. Let's reduce the range on that guy a little bit. Let's do the same here. Let's do the same here. There is our landing. Okay, good. Let's take a look from this side so we can check out the port as we pass it. After we land today, we need to find ourselves Rotterdam parking is very, very straightforward. So there's not much to it. Check that out. Looks like a harbor there. Alright, that is clearly the port. Okay. Still at 4,300. Should we turn on our runway turn-off light? No, not yet. Let's wait a little bit for that. Let's check out the other side. Oh, the cabin, not too bad. On the other side of the cabin either. Aren't we too high? No, we're not. We are perfectly fine. We're perfectly fine. If we look at our vertical profile here, we're right on dot. And if you look at the FMC here, we're exactly where we're supposed to be. In 8 nautical miles, 2260, we will easily make 2260 in 8 nautical miles. In 12 nautical miles, we're supposed to be at the decel point. We're fine. We are not at all too high, just right on track. Right on track. Okay, airport should be right here. This is the airport, right? Where is the airport? Why am I having a rough time identifying where it is? Where is it? I can actually go outside the cockpit to take a look. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Rex Atmos is a little too realistic, huh? It makes it quite hard to identify where the runway is. Is that it? Well, that can't be it. It's somewhere here. Is it here? Yes, it must be here. Yeah, I think that's a airport space right there. Yes, I believe this is the airport space somewhere here. What am I looking at right now? You know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit and zoom in. Oh, there it is. There's the runway. There is Rotterdam right here. There is the runway I was supposed to be landing at. There we go. Okay, we've got visual. Oh, again. Nope. What has just happened? I pressed some button again. What the heck? What the heck did I just press? Yeah, there are a lot of control issues that I need to sort out with this, in all honesty. Yeah, there's something going on here. This ain't right. I just have no idea what just happened. I have no idea whatsoever what just happened. What? Yeah, we've got some control issues here. I need to go back and read through all my controls to make sure we have no conflict. It's time to reduce flaps here. Let me actually put down my speed brake down. 2,500 feet. When we make the turn, we'll put it down. I'm gonna go ahead and run SkyDolly right now in the hope that it's gonna work. Something happened here. I don't know what it was, but something happened and it made our autopilot disconnect. And I don't even know what it is. Flaps down again. Helping us slow down is the speed brake in full deployment. Flaps down again. Speed brake full deployment. Let's put that back to our correct landing position. Come on. Go back up. There we go. Let's turn this thing on. Okay, let's try localizer. Let's try glide slope. Yeah, glide slope caught. This time we're lucky. Okay, we are looking good. I'd like to turn this into... No, I'll just leave this like this now. Hello? Okay, let's see what the aircraft will do now. We need to drop our gear, seriously. Yeah, we do. Let's make that final turn as we... Okay, yep. Oh, wow. Rex Atmos, huh?
Speed, speed, speed.
What do you mean speed? Isn't it on auto throttle? Yes, it is. We're okay. There's the runway ahead of us. Let's go ahead and drop the gear now. There we go. Glitches again. It's okay. Soldier on. Try to land. Glitches? No. It's no. They're no glitches. They're not glitches. There's clearly something wrong with my control bindings, and that's what's causing the autopilot to disconnect over and over. It's not a glitch, so we're okay. All right, my aircraft. No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. All right, here we go. At least everything is looking good for now. Coming up on 1,000 feet. Ready to land. Okay. My aircraft. Yep, my aircraft. I have control. Why do I always have trouble?
500.
500. Okay.
Hundred above.
100 above.
Minimum.
Proceed.
100.
Ignore glide slope.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, we're down. High speed exit right here. Let's put those flaps up. Get those APU running. That was beautiful. In all honesty, it was okay. It wasn't the best, but what's happening here with the... There we go. All right, it wasn't the best in the world, but I think we're okay here. I think we're okay. We should take care of the lights, ideally. Good Lord. Strobe lights would come to automatic. Okay, I need to get serious on this thing. There's one way to park, huh? You're too harsh on yourself. That was very nice. I don't know if I was harsh on myself on that one. I think I'm being very accurate at the moment. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've just made it in. We've just managed to make it in. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the landing replay. Let's see if it's available. No. Great. Unbelievable. We don't have a landing replay. The SkyDolly decided I was not going to register that. So yeah, we don't have a landing replay, ladies and gentlemen. Why can't Microsoft just have a normal landing replay? All right. The taxi deserves criticism, not the landing. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, that was questionable taxiing by me, but okay, we've got APU available and running now pretty much. Let me just double check that just to be sure. Yep, we do. Okay, so I'm going to shut down our engines here. 1, 2. FDLS off. There you go. Technically MSFS does. Yep, that I agree with you guys on that. Let's put that back down. Let's deboard, of course, deboard. Okay, let's head back up here. Emergency lights off. All of that can come off. That can come off. That can come off. Beacon lights off. That can come off. That off. What on earth is this now? Shoosh, man. Didn't ask for all of that. That can come off. That can come off. That can come off. There we go. All right, pumps off, external power, we can switch to it. All of that is done, all of that is done, all of that is done. It's all good up here. And good. I was talking about the replay tool. Yeah, we need a better replay tool. We most definitely do. And I'm waiting for deboarding. Mr. GSX. Hello. I don't think this is a parking. Is this supposed to be a parking? It is, isn't it? It is a parking. I'm not sure. Yeah, GS. I think we've parked at the wrong place again. Select from map. Yep, we have parked somewhere where we're not supposed to. Select. Just warp me there for the love of God. There we go. Yep, that's not a parking. My bad. I got confused by that sign there. What's happening with the engines? Dismiss. Can you please deboard? Unloading aircraft. It says unloading aircraft, but I don't see any unloading happening. Mr. GSX. What? Request deboarding, please. Okay, there we go. Now it's happening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was an interesting live stream. Plenty of problems. Plenty of issues. We have a lot of teething issues with the controls. I have a lot of overlapping control issues. So that's something I really need to sort out here. Especially with the keyboard. Like, I've got this. You see this? You see this? I need to clear all of this. Otherwise, I am screwed. If I don't clear all of this, this is yeah, I need to. This is a slew mode though. Yeah, why am I worried about the slew mode? I don't need to worry about this. So I literally have to search everything by input. Elevator up, pitch drone down. This is fine. This is not fine. So I need to move that because those are technically flight controls on the keyboard. We don't need that. I believe 6 will be something. Aileron right, there you go. We don't want that. We don't want that. We're gonna cut that out. So 8 should also give me issues. Elevator down, there you go. So we need to cut that out as well. There you go. Anything else? I think that's it, right? Number 5. Center, aileron, and rudder. That's okay. Yeah, this is okay for us. So, all right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys had a good time today on the live stream. We're still having some teething issues, as you can tell. Lots of control overlapping issues we are having with ChasePlane. So yeah, I'm still getting used to setting up ChasePlane, which is why I haven't even gotten around to making my first cinematic video, which is coming very, very soon, by the way. I need to get comfortable with it first, and I need to sort out all the control overlaps, of which there are quite a few, as you can tell. But this airport, Rotterdam, is absolutely beautiful. Okay, and we're definitely going to be coming back in here to check it out in more detail, because I really like this place. Absolutely beautiful airport, very well done as well. This is the default one, so we'll come out to check it out. We'll come back to check it out. Thank you once again to everybody who tuned into the chat. Mr. Anas, Tyra, Paul the Pilot. Yep, just the 3 of you today, but much appreciated. Thank you for all the positivity, and thank you for all the yeah, really, the positivity goes a long way. See you soon indeed, and I hope you guys have a very, very good day. Until next time, take care. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Still planning a couple of stuff here with ChasePlane once I get used to it. So yeah, with that all being said, I shall catch you in the next live stream, and until then, have a good day. Bye bye.